let me guess. You like black and sweet.
No. I
No?
like mine creamy and sweet, actually. Double. 2 creams, 2 sugars.
Ah, fair enough.
Because I'm not a freaking person who loves bitter tasting stuff like a heathen.
Gee, that's pretty judgmental.
What's your point? Hi, Saki.
Hey, you started a stream?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Promptly at 7. Although, Saki's the only one here, so I guess nobody loves us. At least we have Saki. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Somebody-
Like a eunuch. Mr. Misanthropic responds.
What? What did you say?
Of course, like a eunuch, you respond.
Fuck you.
Oh, I love to get a rise out of you.
Okay, I was so not talking about penis. Although,
What
when
the
you're talking about black stuff, I mean, technically, penis is a good thing that you think we'd be talking about. But coffee. I should talk about coffee.
Black girl likes black penis. Anyway,
You gotta
right into that.
Hi, Elowen. How's the other beautiful Canadian? Who's not a dirty Albertan?
That just sounds like a really fucked euphemism.
No, Jen's a dirty Albertan, and I must keep announcing said.
It still sounds like a really fucked euphemism.
The frothing thing threw me out. Ew. Penises don't froth, Saki. If they do, there's something wrong.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. You should definitely see a doctor. If yours is frothing.
You sure that's a penis and not an animal with rabies?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, seriously. That is one fucked up penis joke.
Insert joke about frothing from being churned up.
All I have to say is ew.
Really? Then you're not doing it right.
You know, if it doesn't sound like you're running, if it doesn't sound like you're mixing or you're stirring a big bowl of mac and cheese while running in flip flops, you're doing it wrong.
Agreed.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. The things that you learn while you're streaming.
Oh, how do you not know this yet?
Oh, what?
Oh, wait, yeah. That's right, never mind. I've heard the caliber of men you've had.
I induce short-term memory loss every time I talk to you guys.
Oh. If you don't incur short-term memory loss, then what the fuck are you doing?
Sarkeesian's latest hotline scam.
Oh, wow, people actually still pay attention to Anita Sarkeesian?
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, isn't she that I'm better than you chick?
No, that's Anna Kasparian. Different insufferable Armenian.
Yeah.
I had a joke in mind, but
Not really check out the news, subs, etc. Let's take a look at this.
Whoa, what?
What?
What up?
Okay. You know what? Jen's not here, and I'm glad because I'm going to have some very interesting words about this one. Alberta may become the latest province. What do you mean the latest? There's more. To decriminalize drunk driving.
What the fuck?
Right?
There's a reason why it was illegal in the first place.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so Alberta may be the latest province to decriminalize drunk driving, which leads me to go, wait, which one was the first? But anyways.
I fucking love Alberta.
No.
Yeah, no, especially since like they're trying to like unionize Uber and shit in California to the point where it's like Uber drivers will only be able to work like 3 days a month. It's like, oh shit, I cannot wait to drunk drive again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So advocates and defense lawyers are growing worried as the Alberta government looks at largely decriminalizing drunk driving in the province, a surprising reversal in the United Conservative Party's original stance on this issue. The what? The United Conservative Party?
Who the fuck thinks this is a good idea?
The reverse in policy for the United Conservatives, who blasted the NDP government for considering a similar charge in the laws when they were the opposition in 2018, concerns anti-drunk driving advocate Sherry, I can't pronounce that, during a meeting with Justice Minister Doug Schweitzer last week.
According to what I'm seeing here, British Columbia is the first.
Okay. She urged him
specifically pot.
Not to proceed with decriminalization and an administrative penalty system. She says Schweitzer told her all opinions were being considered, including decriminalization due to a backlog of cases tied up in the courts. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this fucking retard Conservative Party? Are they taking a book out of Doug Ford's playbook? If there's a backlog of stuff, just break the system. There'll be no line waiting for whatever that thing was. So they're thinking because there's a backlog of drunk drivers that if they just don't make it illegal, there won't be a backlog anymore. It's like, there's a reason why it's illegal.
Incredibly reckless.
Like, you realize it's like some failed, you drop the baby on its head logic right there?
It's like, I think they have to understand why it was illegal in the first place.
Well, and not only that, but how dare you say you're a conservative if you do this? Because conservatives are all like, no, drunk driving bad. Like, we like traditional values, we like to conserve, we don't like drunk driving and lawbreakers, and it's not exactly a conservative platform to be like, hey, you know how we have a backlog of people because they were drunk driving? Guess what? Let's just not make it illegal. Conservatives don't do that.
The thing is it's not even a matter of being a conservative. It's just, do they not understand the effects of driving whilst under the influence?
Like if anything, they should be adding extra deterrence. If there's that many people that get caught drunk driving, there should be added deterrence there.
The thing is that is incredibly reckless of the Albertan government.
Yeah. And the fact that it's the conservatives that are doing this just makes me see red, because obviously they're not actually conservative, but they're flying under the conservative banner. So you know what? It is true. There are no conservative governments in Canada. Period.
This is just purely
insanity. Doug Ford did the same shit. You know, there was too much backlog for an autism program, so they just wipe out the autism program and then go, see, there's no wait list anymore. Look, magic trick. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
I understand that there has to be cutbacks in certain systems, otherwise, it just then becomes incredibly inefficient and it just doesn't function, but This ain't it, Chief.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And the fact that the quote conservatives are following BC tells me even more that this quote United Conservative Party is not fucking conservative. Like, stop using the conservative name, you motherfuckers. You're not a conservative. God. Giving conservatives like me a bad name.
It's like, you don't even have to be a conservative to understand how fucking stupid this idea is. You know?
No, but I'm taking it personally because they're running under a conservative name. It makes me angry. Could you at least just say a little more right, but still leftists? We're the left right? We're the right left? Or something?
To be fair, knowing how shit's going nowadays, they want to decriminalize everything.
Fucking hippies took over. That's just what happened. The hippies took over and are running Canada now. We're being run by fucking hippies.
I'm pretty sure monkeys could actually do a better job than your government.
We're being run by hippies that used to work in communes.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not the government's job to tell us not to drink and drive, man. Like, if we want to kill ourselves and drunk drive, and that's our prerogative, man.
It's like, yo, what about the other nice family of 4 that you just plowed into?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're still talking about this?
Yes.
Fuck
Let's
you.
just say it's got Blind Girl pretty heated.
Yeah, I'm very angry that we're being run by a hippie commune. Like, you know what, Jen? Get back here from your dinner because you have to answer for the entirety of your province. This is all your fault. Your province. You backwards hippies, you. I shake my fist in your general Albertan direction.
No, but seriously.
And Saki goes boomer rage alert.
No, but seriously, fucking hell, Alberta.
And fucking
This
hell,
is
BC. And fucking hell, can't. You know, what's wrong with the West? What's it? Maybe, like, seriously, I shake my boomer fist at you. Don't make me shake harder, boy. Come on now.
You fucking whippersnapper.
I
Old
will
woman
beat you
yells
with
at-
my
old-
cane.
Old lady yells at words.
I'm so yelling. No, I'm yelling words at more words.
Okay, boomer.
Been spending all our lives living in a boomer's paradise.
You know what, Trucker? If you call me a boomer, that means I'm the same generation as you identify with, right? Right? Because you're a boomer. I mean, you're a
No.
Gen Xer, but you might as well be a boomer because you're playing fucking old boomer games. So, you know, we could just be in the same gen.
Oh, boomer games? What the fuck? It's
Oh, so-
Super Nintendo.
So this coming from the girl who's been playing Final Fantasy?
Minecraft!
Final Fantasy?
Minecraft
And Final Fantasy?
8.
Doesn't matter.
It came out in the 2000s.
So?
Well, then that doesn't make me a boomer because it's not that old. It's only 20 years old
Okay,
versus
boomer.
you, which is like,
Howlin' Wolf?
there can be exceptions to the rule.
Muddy Waters?
Another source familiar with policies being considered, I'm going to ignore what you said there, within the Justice Ministry, confirmed to the Star that decriminalization hadn't been ruled out. Dumb
Hasn't
fucks.
been ruled out.
Arsenault's son, Bradley, along with 2 of his friends, died in a collision with a drunk driver in Alberta in 2011. She's been advocating for tougher impaired driving laws at the federal and provincial levels ever since. Arsenault believes the potential for criminal charges is the best deterrent for people getting behind the wheel after drinking. I'm hoping this government doesn't go through with something as ludicrous as decriminalizing impaired driving, especially since Alberta has a lot of goddamn mountains that you can just, drive off of and shit.
Eat off, yeah.
But she says he's looking at all options right now. Why are you looking at all options, you idiots? Do you want it to go? Do you want Alberta to just go red or something? Are you? You know what? I'm gonna message Jen and tell her that her province is stupid.
I don't know. I'm thinking red about the. I'm thinking if she means red like that old video they made us watch in school.
No, red isn't
Highways
liberal.
run red with blood.
You know, me shouting random stupidity would actually sound better if I actually unmuted myself.
Actually, you sounding random stupidity probably sounds less stupid than the suggestion of decriminalizing.
No, I yelled out, well, there's too many murders in prison. Why don't they just decriminalize murder?
Yeah.
Well,
Not
what's the
exactly,
Conservative
it's,
Party's
the
logic?
same vein, but it's similar enough.
I'm yelling at Jen right now. I'm just like, you must answer for your province.
I felt so sorry.
I just want to say, I'm going to remember this when. Oh, okay. So hold on. So you do this, and yet I can't demand you answer for the dumb shit Canada does.
No, because Canada's bigger than one province. And because I'm a
So
princess.
when one province fucks up,
But why is that any different?
Because
Why-
I'm a
no,
princess, and what I say goes.
Why isn't Britain asking you to explain yourself, woman?
Oh no! Arms. That's the reason why I keep you around is so that I can make you answer for what the whole United Kingdom does.
Oh, fuck off. Says the nation with Florida in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear over this Constitution and freedom of speech and shit.
Which is being infringed on constantly.
But
Yeah.
not to the point where you're at. I'm sorry, what was that, Mr. Need a license to jerk off? Do you have a license to be in this hangout right now? You got a fucking license for that?
To be fair, they
A
use
fucking
it there.
license for this hangout?
Okay. It hasn't been a thing for like a year, by the way.
They both got points.
Just most of Mr. Misanthropic's is on his license, apparently.
I only have like, I don't remember, but I don't have enough of points on my license for them to suspend my license. I'm very close, but good thing is that it halves every year, so.
So be a good boy every year and you'll be fine.
Oh, Elwin, I love that so much. Yeetus, you fetus is the correct reply to someone that calls you a boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Yeetus, you fetus.
I just say fetus deletus. But,
Yeetus the fetus. Actually, might I suggest not saying Yeetus the fetus, considering that is one of the rally cries of the Planned Parenthood ties?
that's true.
Just saying.
Yeah, no.
Wait, seriously? I thought that was just a meme.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a meme.
Yeah, but the problem is, since the left can't meme, they tend to get it where they can.
They steal all of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Saki
Fucking
wants to know
always.
when the Americans are going to learn to speak English.
I speak English just fine, thank you.
We are speaking English. Which, yeah, I'm just curious about this for everyone in the UK. How are the people who created a language the worst at speaking it?
Oh, here's a fun article. Archaeology intern unearths spectacular 2,000-year-old Roman dagger.
Ooh. Are there pictures?
Yeah,
Show
I wanna see.
pictures.
I like daggers.
I demand pictures.
All right, 1 minute. I gotta post it to
I
my goddamn
demand a
Facebook.
stabby stab.
I demand pictures right
Yeah,
now.
your motherfucking picture's coming, Holmes. I gotta send it to
Picture
Facebook,
didn't happen.
and then I have to boot it up on my computer, you little bastards. I'll have a better computer in a few months.
Excuse me.
How's it going, Green? When did you sneak in here?
Well, also,
A little bit after I got back to my house in Minecraft.
which was
Like in the middle of the last article.
You just squeaked on in here.
I was watching it. It's just I needed to get back
Was
to my
that
house.
before? Was it before or after you typed in chat?
After.
Okay, so only a couple minutes then.
Pretty sure he was, discussing about the drunk driving article.
Yeah, that was what we were just talking about.
Okay.
Oh
there we go.
damn, Creep! Wow, Creepson has been uploaded is on part 7 of a series. How the fuck am I just now finding out about this?
Because YouTube sucks at promoting good people.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I see the dagger. Ooh, nice.
Hark, is this a dagger I see before me? His hand turned toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee.
There.
At you, brute.
I would have sex with that dagger.
Yeah.
Right, let's see the dagger.
Nice. I need to get me one of them.
That's things 2,000 years old. Do you have any idea how much that would cost?
Or a newer model.
I'd
That's
shove
cheap.
that down my urethra.
Y'all nasty.
My PP, my rules. It's going in there.
I'll shove it in.
I don't know any of these
So,
people.
As far as internships go, Nico Kalman arguably had an especially good day. During his stint with the Westphally Department for the Preservation and Care of Field Monuments in Germany last year, 19-year-old Kalman unearthed a 2,000-year-old silver dagger that may very well have helped the Romans wage war against a Germanic tribe in the 1st century AD. Discovered still in its sheath in the grave of a soldier at the archaeological site of Haltern AMC, Haltern at the Lake, is the translation. The weapon was nearly unrecognizable thanks to centuries of corrosion, but 9 months of meticulous sandblasting revealed spectacularly ornated 13-inch long blade and sheath that once hung from a matching leather belt. The combination of a completely preserved blade, sheath, and belt together with the important information about precisely where they were found is without parallel. Michael Rhine, Director of Archaeology at the Westphalia Council, tells some person at the Times, dating to the Augustan period, which lasted from 37 BC to 14 AD. What?
Augustine.
No, it's Augustan.
How's it spelled?
Augustan.
Saki, it has multiple uses.
There's just something that hits me weird about the pronunciation of that.
It's just something that hits me weirdly about that spelling.
Which lasted from 37 BC to 14 AD. The blade and its accessories likely had a front row seat to some of the most humiliating defeats in early Roman history, according to the Times.
Early Roman history. It'd actually be quite late into the Roman Empire. Wouldn't it?
At the time, Haltern, which sat on the fringe of the vast Roman Empire, housed a military base for soldiers, up to 20,000 of whom were slaughtered when Germanic tribes swept through the region in 9 AD. Many of those men were interred in a nearby cemetery where the Westphalia team had been slowly amassing artifacts. The dagger is in question embedded in an earthen block appeared while Kalman was digging through a trench. Though the dagger was swathed in a thick layer of rust, archaeologists quickly recognized its value and contacted restorers to excavate and refurbish the blade. Yay! Look at that. It's just so pretty.
Yep, and Saki, I think you're right. I think it does look like it was a ceremonial.
If it looks well decorated, then it's most likely ceremonial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But either way, it's very sexy. And hello, Big Dro.
Hey,
Hello,
Big
Big
Dro.
And Boingo just sent you something interesting.
Oh. Why?
It's
Am I
hot off the presses too.
Oh, is
Oh
it?
God,
They still
That's
use
not-
presses?
that's not good. That's not good for Blind Girl
Why?
Why?
because her boy Ben Shapiro just lost one of his blah blah impersonations.
Destinations?
What?
You mean what?
What?
I am confused, Trucker. Please.
Ben Shapiro Ben Shapiro has a couple voices he does for other people, and one of them is Chris Matthews.
Ah.
Aww. Oh, he's resigning. Yeah, my boy Ben Shapiro's not good. Well, I mean, he'll still probably talk about him for a little while, but yeah.
And probably still mock him quite furiously. Let's be honest there.
Some people deserve a good mocking.
Exactly. So before I get into this MSNBC thing, that's just so hot off the presses, I'm just gonna read my chat for a minute. Give a like all. Aw, thanks, Big Dro. You're such a good loyal viewer. Oh hey, BG was there then. Cool. Tell us all about it. Wait, what?
I think that's to
He's saying you're
the
old.
late Roman Empire.
Oh.
I think he's saying you're old.
He is. I'm going to stop reading his comments for a little bit now and give him the silent treatment because that's just me. I am not. You know what? You're older than I am, sir.
Okay, Boomer.
Mm-hmm. MSNBC host Chris Matthews announces resignation amid series of controversies. Did he gone fucked up? And so he's like, you know what? I'll just walk away now. Let's see. MSNBC star Chris Matthews shocked his colleagues and viewers Monday night by announcing that he was stepping down as host of the cable news channel's primetime staple Hardball, effective immediately. And Hardball for MSNBC is really just very gay softball. But anyways, let me start with my headline tonight. I'm retiring. This is the last Hardball on MSNBC, Matthews announced drunkenly at the top of his show. And obviously, this isn't for the lack of interest in politics. As you can tell, I love every minute of my 20 years as host of Hardball. Every morning, I drink my whiskey, I read the papers, I added that myself, and I'm gung-ho to chug the rest of the case of beer in my fridge. Not many people have, he's a drunk, had this privilege. I loved working with my producers and our discussions we'd have on how we report the news. You don't report news. And I love having this connection with you, the people who watch. Every morning you woke up gung-ho to eat his Alka-Seltzer tablets. Matthews is coming off a disastrous week filled with gaffes, controversial moments, and accusations of sexist behavior. Okay, so he's a dirty old man. What do you know?
I mean, isn't everyone?
Right?
Oh, I'm not. Oh,
You're still a dirty man.
yeah.
You dirty, dirty boy.
Don't ever say that again.
Yeah. So last month, the host was heavily criticized for comparing Senator Bernie Sanders' victory in the Nevada caucuses to the Nazi conquest, which he actually didn't do. But yeah, he's been canceled, so he's just walking away, I guess.
Green Ellen says go sit in the corner.
That means I have to bring up Notepad.
Like, he didn't...
What?
He didn't compare Sanders' victory to the Nazi conquest at all. He, like, I don't like the guy, but come on now, can we stop making shit
Yeah.
up, please?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And this is why a lot of people are getting fucked, you know, in general. Like, people just lie and lie and lie. And that's about it.
Yeah, like, they took something he said completely out of context, and then just ran with it because, God forbid, you go against Sanders and his fucking army of pudding cups. Like, Jesus Christ.
God forbid you go up against the commie.
Well, what do you expect in a sense? Come on, these are the people that, when it boils down to it, they're the ones who sat there and said, Donald Trump says the coronavirus is a hoax. No, if you actually pay attention to what Donald Trump actually said, it's y'all saying he's doing nothing to take care of it is a hoax.
They're wrong. Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You do it better than me.
Wrong. I know that I do. I always do everything better than you. I do the absolute best Trump impressions. You know, I know everybody knows all these other Trump impressions. Total fucking disaster.
Okay, why are people protesting Amy Klobuchar?
Who?
Klobuchar?
Isn't she like an abusive dick when it comes to her employees?
And she
Damn it,
ate her
Green.
salad with a comb. Okay, can I have a real
What did
answer?
Rick say?
What did Green do now?
I did what he always does when someone says go sit in the corner, just starts copy and pasting the lyrics to REM's "Losing My Religion."
That's actually
I've edited
funny.
it a little. I need to edit more.
So, a campaign event was canceled by Senator Amy Klobuchar's campaign team on Sunday after protesters took the stage and refused to leave. The event was being organized inside a high school gym at St. Louis Park, Minnesota.
Wait, hold up. So, protesters showed up and refused to leave. What is this? A Bernie? What is this? A Bernie thing?
Yeah, and like, where is security?
Meh. If police don't show up for Antifa, pretty sure they're not going to show up, or pretty sure security's not going to show up for some basic ass bitch.
Well, there probably was security there, but to be honest, they probably were ordered to stand down because of their fifis.
Or just couldn't be fucked.
It's probably the latter, let's be honest. Yeah, Klobuchar's a horrible woman anyway.
I don't even know who this is. I know that name, but I can't like actually place.
Klobuchar is the one who, she was one of the presidential candidates who yelled at her staff for something like not bringing her a fork or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
so she ate it
that's
with a comb.
Yeah, associate her salad with a comb.
What the fuck?
So assault one of them? Or am I getting that
So-
horribly wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah, all around dirtbag.
Iran Supreme Leaders Advisory Council member dies of coronavirus.
Ha.
Okay, maybe China's not so bad after all.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
was-
China's still bad. Don't trust China, China asshole.
Yeah, but so was that guy, and now he's gone.
Oh, and that's who it was. The chick with the hair and with the Karen haircut.
Yeah, that bitch.
Oh yeah, fuck her.
Can I speak to your manager?
Once again, just another reason why women should not be allowed to hold office.
Monkey might be right with the white woman reform.
Just the
So,
women in general.
melting ice in Antarctica reveals uncharted island. I wonder who's going to try to claim it.
No shit.
Melting ice in the Antarctica in the Antarctica? You mean in Antarctica? Fucking losers, just fucking losers.
Yeah, were you just about to call them a weeb for not?
Okay, you know what? Somebody sent me a comment about fucking weeb and it's playing in my ear, so leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, I think that was me.
Melting ice in Antarctica has revealed a once hidden island. Researchers from the Thwaites Offshore Research or Thor project saw the island when their ship passed through the area. The so-called Sif Island, that's SIF for those who care, estimated to be 634,000 square feet, is made of granite and has been buried underneath thick layers of ice. The researchers are currently studying the fast retreating the Wise Glacier. Okay, cool. Anyways, new island. Wonder who's gonna claim that.
I'm going to claim it for my people.
Isn't the
Okay,
Antarctica
no.
its own country?
Technically, it's just a territory that no one is allowed to lay claim to, as far as I know.
That means nobody can claim it.
It's mostly because it's protected by the penguins with AR-15s.
Okay, so I love how Klobuchar tried to hold a rally and nobody cared, but the criticism now is President Donald Trump says it's safe to hold campaign rally despite coronavirus outbreak. So they're like, how dare you hold a rally, coronavirus? But if it's a Democrat, yay, rallies. Yeah.
Look, it's one thing to host a rally. It's another if people want to go. Like, seriously.
Hold on.
What's the problem?
Okay, Sockbat, that is funny.
What is?
Oh, hey, Sockbat.
I just translated what he put in,
That
I'm
was
guessing,
funny.
Japanese.
It's Saki, not Sockbat.
Oh, Saki, sorry.
Oh, hey, Saku.
Yep, Japanese.
I thought you were giving Saki the silent treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, that comment is amazing.
What translation? Because I'm not going to look it up.
Boomer Weeb.
Oh yeah. I already called her a wea boomer.
Oh, yeah, boomer. All of you are boomers to me.
I refuse to
Silence,
identify
Zoomer.
with any generation.
Okay, Zoomer. Silence, fetus.
I think technically I'm one of them there idiot assholes. Oh wait, no. What do you call them? They like Starbucks a lot.
Leftist?
Cry
Snowflakes?
about everything.
Snowflakes?
Millennials.
Democrat.
That's it.
Oh no. I've recently seen the most millennial thing I have ever seen. A avocado latte.
The fuck?
Ew!
A latte inside of an avocado. If that is not peak millennial, I don't know what fucking is.
So you're drinking a latte out of a testicle?
You're aware of what an avocado is, right?
Yeah, they look like testicles.
Yeah, they kind of do. Well,
Either way.
if your testicle is radioactive with cancer.
Yeah, they're
Or truckers.
off-colored testicle.
Or according to Saki, a Shrek's testicle. A Shreksticle.
No.
Nice.
One of trucker's testicles before he got penicillin.
Yeah, if your testicles look like an avocado, go to the fucking doctor for the love of God. Skip the doctor, go straight to the emergency room. Green, for the love of God, go to a fucking doctor.
My body is in peak physical condition.
No, it is
lifted-
not.
Hey, I actually lifted weights today.
Uh-huh.
I
No,
did
his
too.
body. Hold on, his body is in peak physical condition. If you had a peak, you'll have a condition.
No, but seriously, I did lift weights today, mostly because I had to move them and decided, I might as well do a rep of them.
A rep.
Yeah,
That's
lifting them
not-
10 times. I
A
know.
rep of 15-pound weights.
25.
Who's gonna take it? Eat this
Big
cough
Joe
drop?
wants to keep the trucker testicles out of this, apparently.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
You're the one who brought him up.
If your appendix looks like an
Yeah,
avocado,
seriously, Blango, you're the one who brought this up.
My appendix did look like an avocado. It burst before I got to the doctor's.
I know I brought it up, but I didn't think what was gonna happen if I did.
And Blanco, if you're gonna actually bring it up, do it right. They were the size of a cantaloupe.
yeah, that's still room for concern, trucker.
That's what the antibiotics were for.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking yapper.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up.
Muting green. If I
Arf,
can.
arf, 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 bark, bark, bork.
No, can't mute green. Someone please mute green.
Are you allowed to do that?
Hangouts.
Wow. Alright, let's see if this
Well,
is actually gonna...
To be fair, my appendix was in an area where it couldn't be felt. It was like a weird thing where like 1 in a million have it in a place where you can't feel it grow or like feel the appendicitis before it's too late.
So, an Ottawa sex shame attacker, I'm not quite sure what that is, but sex shame attacker skips court. Wanted by police. I don't know what the fuck a sex shame attacker is, but...
I was hoping it said sex swing, like someone walking around with a sex swing just hitting over the head with it. That would be
Did
fun.
you just almost say Swex sing?
Sex...
I don't know.
Sex shame. So, back on July 3rd, 2015, a young woman was abducted at knife point from her home by 3 women, only to be degraded in a sex shame attack broadcast on Facebook.
I want to see what that looks like. Is there a link? No, seriously, I don't know what a sex shame attack is.
I don't know either. Moments after their convictions in October 2019, because that's how long it takes to convict people, apparently, the judge said their acts were demeaning and designed to violate the young woman's sexual integrity.
Oh yeah, no. Let's forget about the whole.
Is that part of the Constitution now?
Knife point.
No,
Now one of the
kidnapping charges-
attackers is wanted by Ottawa police after skipping her last court date. The February 13th hearing was to set a date for sentencing, but Sandrine Toba Kalema didn't show up. Black name. Insert black name here. Her lawyer has not been able to contact Tomba, black name here, and a judge has issued a warrant for her arrest. Tomba, black girl, age 40, was afforded bail while she awaited sentencing for kidnapping, forcible confinement, and sexual assault.
Wait, what?
That sounds like a crime. Not this sexual reproduction thing.
Sexual assault?
Yeah, I guess the sex shaming was the sexual assault thing.
What? How? That's like the opposite of sexual assault.
I don't fucking know. Ringleader Euris, in quotes, Chow Chow, black name insert here, remains in jail awaiting sentencing.
If you have an AKA with the police, you've done something wrong with your life.
Your Soki isn't exactly wrong. There isn't really that much context.
No, there isn't.
It's just so they held her at knife point. Ahmed said, "You're a slut, you're a hoe, you're this, you're that."
Shame.
Okay, I can get the holding someone at knife point part, but the rest of it shouldn't be a crime. The
Bunch
whole
of crazy ladies.
the whole slut shaming part shouldn't be a crime. Is it horrible? Yes. But to be plopped in as a crime like the other part? No.
Well, I mean, if you're doing a public broadcast of it against somebody's will, maybe. I don't know.
That sounds like it'd be more voyeur laws than anything.
I think, like, again, if you're holding someone at knife point, I think that should be the crime right there, and that alone. Because there's a difference between, because, on
Let's
its own,
see. This
slut
article back from 2019. Let's see. Let's see what it has to say about it. If there's anything they have to say about it. Sex shame attack 3 women guilty for degrading, demeaning acts. Why can't I read this?
It sounds like sex shaming isn't really the crime. It's something the news article made up for bullshit reasons.
Well, where was this? Canada?
Ottawa.
The stuff that I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they said that sex shaming is the actual crime.
Yeah, it must be
Okay,
more to it,
yeah.
Howard.
I'm missing. I did not account for stupid location.
There must be more to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that out. Just the Ottawa Citizen and my screen reader doesn't necessarily mingle. So yeah, 3 women guilty in Facebook sex shame attack. On July 3rd, 2015, a young woman was abducted at knife point from her Donald Street apartment. Oh, that's not far from me. By 3 women who later degraded her in a sex shame attack that was broadcast on Facebook. on Friday after a lengthy trial that began in 2017. The perpetrators were found guilty for acts the judge called degrading and demeaning. Ringleader Chow Chow, age 44, Lolo, age 29, Insane Green,
names.
age 39, were found guilty of kidnapping, forcible confinement, and sexual assault.
Yeah, I think Soki's right here. There's just not enough context because I'm gonna be frank. Those charges, not
Frank.
all of them make sense.
Ontario Superior Court Justice Robert Smith told court that the convicted attackers executed a plot designed to violate the young woman's sexual integrity. The case was anchored in videos of the attacks that left the young woman fearing for her life. In the first videos, the young woman is confined in her bathroom and berated for having sex with one of the accused ex-boyfriends.
There it is. Oh wait, ex. Why does she care what her ex does? Fuck that.
The other videos, which were posted online, show her undressed on a bed as someone applies hair removal cream to her pubic hair.
Okay, I could definitely see the sexual assault part now.
I can see the violating the sexual integrity part now too.
Through the video, though the videos were played and heard in court, they were only seen by the judge, complainant and accused, and lawyers. Assistant Crown Attorney Louise Tansey, who successfully prosecuted the case, said the videos were traumatizing to even watch. In another video after the attack, the accused filmed themselves celebrating as they sing along to a song on the radio. The three women had their bail revoked right after the guilty verdict while they await sentencing. Damn. And one of them, I guess, got bail and skipped town. Nice.
Yeah.
And now she's on some lists.
Yeah. Great. Sometimes Canadians can be assholes, apparently.
Crazy chicks.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what country.
They are the crazy people.
We need a bitch reform.
Saki. I think I heard of this case some time ago. Person will make bitches out of all of them. And they'll really learn what sexual assault is. Yeah, no kidding. Hopefully with a really big fat strap on up the ass.
The sock puppet speaks the truth, though.
Yeah, people like that thrive in prison. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that was just a woo kind of case.
Is thrive the right word, or get worse?
Tomato,
column
potato.
A, a little bit column B.
Well, when the concept of prison is reformation.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. See my point?
It doesn't really do that anymore.
When prison is no longer a valid deterrent.
That's when you need the death penalty.
Bring back old Sparky.
Them women, Big Joe. It was free.
Old Sparky has not been retired.
I don't know. Although what?
Old Sparky's still in service.
They need to bring back dueling. I feel like that would deter a lot of people from doing a lot of shit.
I think dueling would just make life a whole lot more fun.
Duels weren't always lethal, and especially with black powder.
Duels were rarely ever lethal.
Well, you know what? They need to bring back gun duels. There we go.
With black powder, just like freaking muskets.
Exactly. 10 versus
I
1.
think
Done.
I'm gonna call it. I'm feeling a little tired.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Arms. Have a good sleep.
No arms.
Yeah.
Ours.
Later, guys.
Bye.
God, I can't believe all people. It's me trying to keep from coughing up a lung tonight.
And that's why I am eating a cough drop. So,
I'm hungry.
I don't know if y'all remember this case, but woman who baked her puppy to death in the oven
Kill her.
walks free.
Death of 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. Most reasonable people know what to do with an oven. You bake cakes or a broiled toast with them. But
She was trying Chinese food.
Kinney Redman, age 24, decided to bake her dog in it. She put her ex-partner's pit bull puppy in the hot oven and killed it.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that'll actually defend her because it was a pit bull puppy.
I'm not one of them.
It's how the dog's raised, and pit bulls are like some of the sweetest dogs ever.
Any dog, it's all how they're raised.
Yeah.
It's not just a pit
Also,
bull puppy.
Big Joe, Old Sparky would be termed
Florida's electric chair.
Electric chair, yeah.
Specifically Florida's electric chair. It's actually cruel. It's actually been deemed so cruel on several occasions that Florida has a law: if you get 2 jolts of it and survive, you walk away.
If you get 2 jolts of it and survive, you need to play the lottery. You just got lucky.
Yeah, no kidding. So, viewer discretion is advised. She set the oven at 300 degrees with the dog inside it. Reportedly, Redman and her boyfriend, Demario Xander,
The
nice
fuck
name,
is that name?
had an argument, and the next morning he left the house for work. Xander had left the puppy in a crate, and Redman was not around at the time. Later in the day, Xander got a message about getting his puppy out of the oven. When he got home, he saw the oven on, and a chair was pushed up against the door. The puppy in the oven was dead. Redman was given a year of probation for disorderly conduct and was also asked to get partner abuse counseling. That's
The sad part is, the puppy technically counts as property. Sadly.
Unfortunately, legally it does. In this case. Where was this, Florida?
I don't know yet. It didn't tell me yet. She failed to show up for probation or get counseling. The News Gazette reported that Redman refused to talk to the police about the dog. Redman, a mother, was expecting another child at the time. The fact that she's going to be a mom.
She's gonna. I got a strong feeling the whole baby brain thing is gonna be accused. are invoked here.
It's not. At the time of the crime, she was actually living with her parents. Tragically, Redmond was eventually acquitted. And, yeah, that's just,
I wonder if we can just run all animal abusers through the Smith's Pain Index in one day.
Yeah, it
That'd be
didn't
fun
say
to watch.
exactly where this is.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like this might be even an old case that I remember reading about. But ew, just ew on so many levels. Ugh, and ew. And sad.
Not wrong.
Hey, Jen.
No, yeah. Be here in a hot second.
You know what, Jen? You missed it. You missed the article
He's right.
earlier.
Yes, Jen, come inside and explain yourself.
Yeah, when you're finished your food. I suppose. Why is M&M so quiet?
Skittles?
Yes.
You've been quiet this entire time. Are you ignoring the stream?
No,
Bullshit.
I have not been.
Oh yeah? What'd I just talk about?
I was going to get my vape juice. I missed that because I missed the last article because I could not fucking remember where I put it. It was in my truck, by the way.
Druggy loser.
I was gonna say, because the last article would have sent you into hot, angry frenzies, so that's how I know you weren't listening.
I wasn't here.
Well, you should be here at all times for my stream.
I had to go get my vape juice. You don't want me on a nicotine withdrawal in here.
Actually, I'm totally okay with that.
I need to not start that stuff up again.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you totally don't. Well, M&M, if you want to know about the last article, we're just talking about a woman who killed her puppy, Pitbull, by
No,
baking it in the oven.
boyfriend's, not hers, her boyfriend's.
Oh, sorry, her boyfriend's puppy Pitbull in an oven. Baked it to death.
Death, kill her.
There you
I
go.
want her dead.
There.
I still like the whole...
I want her fucking skinned alive with a fencing knife, make her into a nice little suit, and then then hang the suit up in the city square and burn it. All this happening live on pay-per-view. No, fuck that on basic cable. I want everyone to see this.
Basic cable, I'd say broadcast.
I still like the whole idea of running her through the Smith's Pain Index in one day. That actually might kill someone.
It will kill somebody.
The what?
The Smith's Pain Index, basically everything from a bee sting to a bullet ant. Some guy actually got stung by all of them and rated them. I've seen people survive, but they've never done it all in one day.
Wow. Okay, this is by The Mirror. I don't know what it is about today's articles,
Okay.
but today's articles are just a certain kind of ugh for some reason. YouTube mom says her hand hurts from beating daughter who is age 2 because she ruined her makeup.
Wow.
Kill her.
Okay, I'm actually conflicted because on one hand, fuck them kids. On the second of all, death to this woman.
I believe in a spanking, but you don't make you. It's not supposed to be hard enough to make your hand hurt.
Yeah. A mom
I've
has...
given my son I've given my son an occasional pop. There's times where you have to get his attention. conversely, I also have pretty much yelled at my son as loud as I can. Very briefly, but yelled at him as loud as I can nonetheless. That scared the ever-living bejesus out of him. More so than, hitting him ever would. So, much like you, I'm conflicted. But either way, after it's one pop, it's on you, lady. Time to
Yeah, no. Like in all seriousness, fuck this bitch.
A mom
What is with tonight?
I don't know. A mom has been accused of child abuse after she released a video saying she beat the crap out of her 2-year-old daughter for ruining her makeup. Michelle Grace,
Aren't women wonderful?
an American beauty influencer who posts videos to YouTube, has since removed the post after facing fierce backlash on social media. In the video, a child can be heard loudly crying in the background as Michelle says, "Y'all hear that, right? My 2-year-old just got her ass beat because no matter how many times I tell her not to mess with my makeup, she never fucking listens." Could be because she's so, I don't know, too.
Alright, so, amendment then. In a case like that, unfortunately, that's hyperbole then. Her saying, I just did it, so you don't know how bad she actually did, unfortunately.
Well, I'm not done the article now, am I?
Nope. But I thought we were commenting as you went.
You can.
But that's what I'm saying. It's unfortunately I've got to go back on the. She still deserves charges. But if she just, if it's just, saying she did it so far, there's no proof how bad she did it. And like before, it's subject to change, so continue.
After claiming her daughter had ruined her Jeffree Star Cosmetics alien palette, she goes on to say, "My hand hurts because I just beat the crap out of her. I'll be damned if she's going to walk all over me." The 23-year-old says she doesn't usually spank her child unless I have to, and usually it's just a pop, and she cries for like 5 seconds. The blogger adds that her daughter has previously ruined a James Charles palette by spraying glass cleaner on it, saying she doesn't know how the hell her child found the cleaning product. Maybe if you were watching her, she wouldn't find it.
Okay, if you got a problem with her finding your cleaner and your makeups and all, hide the makeup.
Although I'd be more inclined to say hide the fucking cleaner because a child shouldn't be able to get a hold of that shit. Kind of dangerous.
Hide any of it. The most dangerous things in my house, they're the most dangerous things in my house that my son can get a hold of, he can't get a hold of. Savvy?
Others called her out over the video on social media, with one writing, "The toddler should be with child services. This is disgusting and unacceptable." I agree. A second commented, "Some people just don't deserve children." A third said, "It breaks my heart hearing that little girl cry." Another added, "This is sickening. What the fuck is wrong with you?" In a tweet sent before her account was deleted, the Metro reported that Michelle wrote an apology, which included, "What I did should have never been done. I acted out of emotions and had a lapse in judgment. That being said, I'm truly sorry if it all came off the wrong way. It was a poor choice of words, and I admit that." You should be apologizing to your daughter, and you should be going, "I'm never going to hit my kid like that again." Like, you don't hit your kids out of anger. You hit them to parent. And I know that's like a hard thing to do, but there's only been a few times where I've hit my son. And the only times I'm ever going to hit my son, if it's a life or death moment. For example, bolt out into the middle of the road, you're getting a good smack up on the ass. Trying to stick a fork in a light socket, smack you on the ass. Trying to pull something down on your head and I can't get to you in time, you're getting a smack on the ass and not too, like, life or death things. If I'm just angry, I use my sarcasm and wit of, "Oh my god, butthead, what the hell?" If you're spending more time online to the point where your kid can get a hold of cleaner and your makeup and fuck it up on multiple occasions, I don't know, maybe you should put your shit away, and maybe you should actually be watching your 2-year-old, because I can tell you that 2-year-olds cannot be left alone unsupervised while you're busy doing other things, because they'll kill themselves because they're that stupid. Like, you can, like, you can be in the same room kind of reading a book, but don't get so hyper fixed into it that you can't tell what your kid's doing. Don't be in another room where your kid can run into it, run and go get into the cleaner. Like, the kid should be in the same room with you when they're 2. Where you can kind of sort of keep an eye on them. Or if they're going to be, in their bedroom and your bedroom's down the hall, then that's just fine. But they shouldn't be like, in all areas of the house where you can't kind of sort of understand what they're doing. They're 2. Kids are dumb at the age of 2. It's not the child's fault they broke your makeup, it's yours. As a grown-up, if a 2-year-old has done something, it's always your fault. Always. You gone fucked up. So, there we go. Let's read some chat. Why is everybody so quiet?
Because I'm doing work inside of my truck, which is very loud.
I had to go grab the charger for my laser pointer.
Okay, Jen, what's your excuse? And M&M, what is your excuse?
I already said it. I said I want her dead. I have nothing else to say other than that.
I have 4
basically
co-hosts.
walking in on it, but yeah.
Oh, okay, hey, Jen.
He's a shitty person, but...
Hi, Mr. Scott.
Yes, hello, Mr. Scott.
Up until Jen got here, I had 3 co-hosts, and I could actually get more than one word in, which is weird. It, freaked me out a little. I didn't have to talk over anybody, and that makes me nervous.
Yakety, yakety, yak.
There we go.
I had to find a charger that I haven't used in about 1.5 years. Okay.
Is this more to your liking?
Yes. Okay.
At least what you're used to?
Now, that is totally what I'm used
so how
to.
are you today? Okay.
Cat just started to play with the laser pointer and the battery died.
You know what? I'm okay with this. So, Jen, at the beginning of this stream, we read an article about Alberta, and you must answer for Alberta.
Okay.
They want to decriminalize impaired driving.
Yeah, I saw the clip to that. I don't see that happening.
Okay, to be fair, let's for starters, decriminalizing is not making it legal. decriminalizing. All right. In Virginia. We'll take Virginia versus Maryland. Okay, in the United States, both states have reckless driving charges. In Virginia, if you get nailed for reckless driving, that is a decriminalized charge. He writes you a summons, you go on your way. In Maryland, if you get a reckless driving charge, you're tossed in the back of the car and taken to jail that day.
Good. Well, you
And
know
go
what? That's what should happen to drunk drivers.
But that's the thing, is that's what they're saying. It doesn't mean the cop's going to let them drive away. It just means they're not going to be taken to jail and have to deal with the judge right then and there.
Yeah, but like, again, honestly, I think when people are caught drunk driving, there should be no leniency to that. They should get the book thrown right at their face.
From what I'm seeing, it's not necessarily drunk driving that they're talking about.
I think they're more meaning like misdemeanors. Like I was at a party and I had a glass of wine and then didn't think first on whether or not I was, because.
No, I think they're talking more about pot.
Oh, okay.
From what I just saw when I looked it up to get more information on it, it looked like they're talking about pot and a matter of. In a case like that, they're not entirely wrong, because you got a drunk driver there out there running over families, yes, but somebody who's been smoking dope all night, to be honest, they're too busy laughing at the lines passing them.
Yeah.
At 5 miles an hour.
Pretty much.
I've seen people driving. I've seen people driving high on pot. You can walk faster.
Yeah. I mean, that's not every pothead, but yeah, I do know the ones you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say not necessarily, because anybody remember my friend Jess, the one that ditched me for the Spice Girls concert?
Yeah.
She used to drive high all the time. And I can tell you, she wasn't going 5 miles an hour laughing at the lines go.
Well, the general versus the exception.
Yeah, no. I would prefer you not be impaired while driving something that can kill people.
Oh, trust me. I'd rather you not be impaired either.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, look at my position. You think I want to deal with them out here?
Exactly.
I'm just saying what they're talking about means.
Yeah, but regardless, honestly, again, if you're driving impaired, they should throw the book at you and haul your ass to the clinker right then and there, and fuck, you're not getting your license back for a few years kind of thing.
I'd rather not get hit with a book. That sounds painful.
What they consider,
also, how thick is the book?
It's what they consider impaired. I mean,
what they consider impaired is, I'm assuming, if you're eating while driving, like a cheeseburger, alcohol, or
Hey, Risky.
or pot. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Like, you need to be responsible if you're going to be gifted the privilege of driving said vehicle that can kill said people. If you don't like that, ride a bicycle.
Like I said, I'm not really too worried about that, because like most of the I mean, you get drunk drivers anywhere, but most of the time it's usually around like grad time. Because I mean, we do party here too. It's just, I don't know. I don't hear it as often. I mean, you do get the horror crashes and stuff, but
what if they're not driving? What if they're just traveling?
do not bring that sovereign citizen bullshit into this.
Sorry, I can't resist.
Do not bring that into this.
Okay, I'll try to bring less stupid into the conversation.
Well, we technically have rules about that. Like if you're carrying booze, it's supposed to be in the back seat or trunk, somewhere where you're not going to reach around and grab it, or where your friends can't reach around and grab it.
Okay, so I think Trucker was bringing this up on the weekend.
Huh?
Yeah, you. President Trump's friend moving to fill Twitter's board of director with allies.
Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, so Elliott Management, owned by the billionaire Trump supporter Paul Singer, has purchased a large stake in Twitter in a bid to oust its chief executive, Jack Dorsey, for having banned political advertising on Twitter, according to Bloomberg News. Meanwhile, Twitter has opted out of a major technology conference due to concerns about the coronavirus.
Idiots.
Well, I mean, they can afford to do so, right?
Also, why is a technology conference need you to go somewhere? Why isn't it a video conference? That just sounds stupid.
And bad for the environment. You're right, Green. You are absolutely right. Why?
That also.
Oh! Oh, no! No!
Oh, yes. Oh,
no!
yes. What do we know and yes and about?
No! Okay, Trucker, cover
What do you
your
know
ears
about
for this
Jesus?
article title. Cover your ears for
Huh?
this. Wait, do you have any
Me?
alcohol in the truck?
No.
Good. Okay. Parental warning, right? Like, just trigger movie about 10-year-old android and her daddy catches outrage. And I don't mean daddy in the paternal sense.
Is this some robosexual shit?
Yes, and it's a 10-year-old girl as an android and her...
And I quit.
Exactly!
Yeah.
No!
That ain't
No,
right.
no,
I may
no,
be
no!
degenerate, but I ain't that degenerate. I ain't nasty.
And here I
Yeah.
thought this level of degeneracy only existed on DeviantArt.
Mm-hmm.
A sci-fi film
And Tumblr.
depicting a sexualized relationship between a man and an android that resembles a 10-year-old girl has prompted outrage, triggering a walkout at the Berlin Film Festival. People have taken objection to the film, titled Trouble with Being Born, with some referring to it as pedophile propaganda. The
No
film
shit.
contains multiple nude scenes created using CGI. No! Set it on fire. If you're not allowed, you know what? If Lolly is borderline, then CGI created child nudes. No. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Just fuck. Set it on fire.
People are disgusting.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I need a palate cleanser of some kind. I need a palate cleanser. Just give me a moment. Just give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
I need a palate cleanser. Kitties.
I like kitties. I have one in my arms right now because she demands attention and I am happy to give it to her when I'm not sleeping.
Donation.
Saki the Real donated $1 Canadian. This is your screen reader. I am sick of this news and I want a snack. Feed me cookies. Lots and lots of cookies.
Aw, you can have cookies. Just let me have my palate cleanser.
She did it all for the cookie. The cookie.
What for the cookie? What? Chicken.
So you can take her cookie and stick it up her.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute.
You were absolutely gonna drive poor Chloe insane.
Okay, I'm good again. Although, you know what? I feel like I should have shared that with everybody just so, like, you guys could feel better and, you know, just about every, like, life. Like,
I'll throw some cute animals in chat.
thank you. That just ruined me. It seriously just ruined me so much. Alright, I gotta pull my chat back up again. Okay, I'll share the kittens. I'll go get them. She wants me to share the kittens. I will share the kittens. Share the kittens. See, I'm already feeling better from that article. I don't remember what it was about. Nobody remind me, okay? Thank you. I got Skittles and they're going in my mouth.
Yes, I am.
I'm sucking on the Skittles right now. Yum, 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 yum.
Like your Skittles go, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Exactly. That's totally what's
Come on,
happening right
Skittles.
now.
Oh baby, oh baby. Come on, man.
Oh, no. God, Jones,
You gotta
I
do
can't
it.
do you have any idea how hard it is to focus with y'all talking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, no, don't do that.
Oh.
Ask Skittles what he's thinking. Okay, shoot. Bad term. Bad word.
Very poor choice of words.
Great. Conversely, here I am talking to blind. Here we are. I'm talking to blind girl with my underwear in my hand. It's not the pair I'm wearing. Sheesh.
There you go.
We're supposed to be wearing
There's the
underwear.
cute. All of the cute.
I'm packing all my dirty clothes into my bag so I can go home tomorrow. Because Wednesday I get to get poked and prodded all day
Oh, hi, Chloe.
to see if I can do this for another year.
Hi, Chloe. Did you hear the kitties? Yeah? You want me to shoot you with a water gun?
Jesus.
I know,
Okay,
right?
check
I
out
want
this
all the
bear.
kittens, too.
I found that is the fattest bear I've ever seen. I don't think it can walk.
Hey, Thunder,
What?
look up hairless bear. You'll see an animal that looks straight out of hell.
Oh, I've seen it. I still like the news story that people thought they had a dog. Turns out, no, it was just a bear.
Yeah, one of them is a little crown off. Oh, hi, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. She's like, I hear the kittens. Where are they?
Aw.
Oh God. I thought they have a featherless chicken, or not? That's not a chicken. That's a parrot of some kind.
I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed this palate cleanser from the last article. I certainly do. Maybe I'll just keep it for the days when I have terrible news all around. I'll just keep this on hand. Certainly better palate cleansers than what M&M has on his show. Look at how cute and fluffy they are.
Hey, my palate cleansers are fucking amazing. Kitties.
Exactly. Look at how adorable they are.
My palate cleansers are amazing. We got to watch an old man rapping M&M.
What song?
Without Me.
Nice.
No. It was so much better to see him doing the Jesus Christ is my word.
Oh yeah, doing the Jesus Christ is my nigga song.
Ew, did you just ask the trucker was nude, Mr. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that.
Are we not supposed to be nude? Because I'm wearing clothes.
And I'm so not ignoring you, Mr. Scott. I am just loving the kitty.
Mr. Scott, I have pants and underwear on, thank you, and boots.
No shirt?
Seeing as my co-hosts aren't helping me read the chat as I read articles anyways, I'll do everything myself as usual.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's... Saki the Real, what was the first one? Baby Chewbacca thinking face. Hell, when I want all the kids. Mr. Scott, of course it's the pair you're not wearing. Gross. So are you nude trucker? That 3 question marks that don't make any sense. Green Thunder Dimati with a link. Elwin. One of them has a little crown.
Which link is it?
There's Scott, keep ignoring me at Blind Girl. Elwin, thank you at Blind Girl. Heart, Streamlabs, send me news or suggestions or just say hi, join my Discord, insert link here. Green Thunder Mighty, another link. Mr. Scott, your palate cleanser or shit cleansers, M&M. Fuck you. You know, Streamlabs, hey, I'm gaming on Twitch now. Watch me blindly kick ass. Twitch.tv/BlindGirl69. Oh my god, that's such a...
We get the point, Jesus.
Thank you so much, Snookums.
We get the point, Skittles. Sheesh. So, Mr. Scott, no. What happens is I actually change. When I change my clothes, there's one little cubby hole in the side of my truck that I just throw all my clothes into as I go. And then at the end of the week, I take all the dirty clothes, throw them in a trash bag. And when I get home, I just dump the trash bag out to the clothes washer.
They're so tiny.
I know, right? Oh my god, this is the best news ever.
That's what every girlfriend Skittles ever had has said.
Okay, that's awesome. I just found a cub on a surfboard. That is amazing.
Twizzlers, Mr. Scott. You are so many steps ahead of this right now. No.
There we go. All done. You're welcome. That was adorable. And thank you so much, Saki, for the donation. I love it so much. Okay, I'll go find some articles again. They're so fluffy. I'm looking for a kitten for Chloe, and when I get it, I will show you all the fluff.
Hey, Blind Girl, Saki wants the link to that to that compilation of kitty videos.
Oh!
And he also says check DMs while you're at it.
Okay. I can do that. Was that not the cutest thing ever? I guess that's why he wants the link to it. It's kind of a dumb question at this point, isn't it? You might want to put this on stream. Do I want to put this on stream though?
Probably not.
Okay, that picture's gotta be fake. Alright, last thing for the night.
Okay, that is kind of funny. I'll add that to my meme roll. Real. It's Shrek testicles with avocados.
Nice.
That's adorable and hilarious that you listen to Green when he's talking and then find memes about it. Just saying.
How else would you describe avocados?
I don't know. I'm so glad they didn't give the name to this movie. A third of Trump's coronavirus task force is at a conservative convention because they must be doing coronavirus research day and night, and they're not allowed to go to a convention.
They're at CPAC.
What's CPAC?
Conservative Political Action Campaign? Committee? Convention?
Something.
Something?
Yeah, Saki is the one that coined the phrase Shresticles, or Shrek, whatever.
Shreksticles.
Okay, is there an article that's not CNN? I guess not. Alright, well, I guess I'll read what CNN has to say. Task Force health experts contradicts Trump about coronavirus vaccine timing. Wait, what? Okay, neither of these are about the headline.
Oh, did you expect them to be?
Yes. So now I'm just going to ignore that headline. Ignore I said anything because none of those articles relate to it. Yeah, you know what? News Voice is actually usually very good with not doing that, so... Oh, there's a new Half-Life coming out?
I'm betting it doesn't have anything to do with 3.
Valve shows off how you'll fight and move in Half-Life Alyx? Alyx? A-L-Y-X.
Alex, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess there's a new Half-Life coming out. Arms will be so sad that he went to bed instead of hearing this. Like the one time we talk about something he actually cares about and he's in bed.
Gabe Newell doesn't know how to count to 3. It's a forbidden number at Valve.
So yeah, apparently they dropped 3 new gameplay videos ahead of release, so there's news on that. If anybody cares about Half-Life, there you go. There's videos that they dropped on the gameplay. You can go and criticize it before you even play it. Because that's what people do, right? I mean, that's what I would do. What the fuck is XRP?
Search me.
This random headline, which is like, I don't understand what it's saying, is yes, XRP is Ripple Inc.'s cash cow. Will holders exit? And I'm like,
The flying fuck is a Ripple Inc.
I don't know.
I think that's a company. This sounds like a company.
I'm guessing the Inc. is short for Incorporated.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, like, this headline is talking as if people all know what they're fucking talking about, which I hate it when they do that. Because I'm a vanilla normie, so I don't know what people are usually talking about on the best of times. You know, 'cause I'm a normie. Alright, let's see what the fuck they're talking about, because why not? Let's see. Financial Times CEO presses about the role of XRP and companies' source of profitability.
Oh, hey, Red Feather.
Hey, Red Feather. Ripple isn't interesting in stuffing XRP. Okay, I don't even know what these people are talking about, so I don't care. You know what? I'm going to go into my news dump. Hey, Red Feather, what's up? Man, it's either been, like, super slow news, or it's been, like, just...
Horrible
Hyped up.
news.
Yeah, like, terrible news. Like, to the point that nobody would ever want to, like, read about said news.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh, wait, that's my shill. That's not where I wanted to go. Let's see. What is... I guess this was given to me last Tuesday by Trucker. As you can see, I get to these very quickly. Singer Duffy. Who the fuck is Duffy?
No idea.
No fucking clue.
Drug raped and held captive. Okay. Grammy award-winning singer Duffy has revealed she was drugged and raped after being held captive by an attacker. Oh, she's from Wales. Okay. That's why I haven't heard of her. A 35-year-old Welsh star posted on her verified Instagram account that her recovery took time. Now I'm curious who this is. Let's see. Duffy. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of results here. Wow. Okay. Maybe this is the right person. Let's see. You know, it doesn't look like somebody I'd know. They said she's from Wales, so I want to know if her music was written while she was playing with the sheep, you know, out to pasture.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Oh, this bitch.
I think Blind Girl knows her.
I go know whose it is. Okay, who is it?
You all are gonna know her. I'm just gonna play 10 seconds of this so I don't get a copyright, but check this out. Okay, it's this chick. This bitch.
No, veto.
Yeah, I
That's the
remember this
entire
song.
song.
This is like an oldie and a terribly at the exact same time. Back in 2009, it was played all over the airwaves and made me want to hang myself and drink bleach consecutively at the same time, just to see which one would kick in faster. Anyways,
That's not what consecutively means.
I know I just threw a bunch of words in together at the same time just because the
That's how
song.
I speak.
I was pretending to be green. Come on now, leave me alone. Anyways, the performer who had a UK #1 single Mercy in 2008. Wow, that's what I just played. Wrote to her 33,000 followers. That's it. The truth is, and please trust me, I am okay and safe now. Interestingly enough, I guess you got to be careful, you know, even if you're a chick in music that wins Grammys. I was raped
I
and
wouldn't
drugged
call that music.
and held captive for some days, she wrote. Duffy, whose debut album, Rock Fairy, I remember that name, it was stupid, went 7 times platinum as it went to #1 in 6 countries, won 3 Brit Awards and a Grammy following her breakthrough album. At the Brits, she won Breakthrough Best British Female. Yeah, okay, don't care. You can only imagine the amount of times I thought about writing this, she wrote on Instagram. Well, not entirely sure why now is the right time. I cannot explain it. Many of you wonder what happened to me, where did I disappear to, and why. A journalist contacted me. He found a way to reach me, and I told him everything this past summer. He was kind, and it felt so amazing to finally speak about it. You mean to a random stranger that randomly stalked you enough to actually find you? Okay. The truth is, and please trust me, I am okay and safe. I was raped and drugged and held captive over some days. Of course, I survived. The recovery took time. There's no light way to say it, but I can tell you in the last decade, the thousands and thousands of days I committed to wanting to feel the sunshine in my heart again. Okay. Duffy, whose real name is, I don't know how to pronounce that, went to number 1 in 12 countries with that song that nobody likes. So yeah, she says, you wonder why I did not choose to use my voice to express my pain. I did not want to show the world the sadness in my eyes. I feel like maybe your story might have been just a little too dark for pop music, just saying. I asked myself, how can I sing from the heart if it's broken?
Not well.
And slowly, I decided to get back into music. If you have any questions, I would like to answer them in this spoken interview if I can. I have a sacred love and sincere appreciation for your kindness over the years. Okay, fans aren't really kind people. They just love you because you're famous and they wish they were you.
I wish I was me too. Oh wait, no, not that. What's the opposite of that?
I don't know. You know what? I never wondered where she went because I hated that song. But now that I know, that's kind of sad.
You know, part of me says that is what she said is such rhetorical horseshit. But then on top of that, I gotta sit and wonder one thing.
Who scripted it?
No, as far as the language of it goes, is it a difference between dialects of English between her and me? Where when she says some days this happened and that happened, does that mean on other days she walked around without a problem?
Maybe.
Just saying.
Actually, that's actually kind of it. Like, whenever you suffer some kind of trauma, it's like some days it's terrible and other days you do kind of walk around with that. Not necessarily without a problem, but just not...
Not what I meant.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's how I took it. Perception
Okay.
is 9/10 of the law.
What I meant was, she was saying some days this stuff happened to her, right?
Oh.
Does that mean other days it was not happening to her, and then she went back for it to happen again?
I guess.
I mean, like, was she getting time off for good behavior there? I mean...
I don't freaking know. All I know is that song sucks.
I couldn't say one way or another subjectively because I'm not a pop music fan. Or should I say, my interest in pop music died in the 80s.
It wasn't an Asian rape gang. I guess it was just I mean, but these things can happen to people. And I mean, she did disappear for 12 years. I don't know.
No, I'm not the one to say it did or didn't happen. I ain't gonna, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't either, just because I don't want to demean something and then be the asshole if it actually did happen, you know? Nor do I want to be the person to completely buy into it either, just in case it didn't, you know? Or at least,
Oh, I know.
you know. What the... No. No. No.
Who did what now?
No.
Also, Trucker, you like Madonna? Apparently, confirmed.
Madonna's pretty good. Madonna's not that bad. I
In
mean...
the 80s, Madonna wasn't bad.
Okay, you know what? Old Madonna, okay. New Madonna, blah.
All I know, Red Feather, is for you I'm waiting for you to justify my love.
Wow.
My love.
Wow, Chucker.
Bite me.
Wow. Just
No,
wow.
thank you. I don't know where you've
Oh,
been.
come on. Do not tell me that you cannot tell me that you actually thought that was getting ready to come out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing you expected me to start singing.
Mm-hmm. That.
To be Red Feather, to be blunt and honest, see, I don't know your age, dear, but the thing is, I'm another reason I'm not one to make fun of that gal, the gal Duffy, or your Britney Spears, or your Christina Aguilera's, or pick pop star here, is because Madonna and Cyndi Lauper. Come on, these are girls that we're talking about. They were wearing handkerchiefs as dresses. I'm serious. Their tutus were made out of handkerchiefs. So.
So, what I've got pulled up on my
Between that-
screen is Abomination Cat.
Although even now, Tiffany Warwick. Oh yes, please.
Abomination fucking Cat.
What did it do?
Well, curly-haired cats are the internet's latest obsession.
How curly hair are we talking?
They look like mini sheep. Kind of curly.
Okay.
I haven't pulled up on stream so that everybody can go, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck? It does look like a tiny sheep.
See, and now I'm wondering, I'm assuming these are not, this can't be real. This has to be like a thing. Right? Like an edited, I hope it's an edited image. Curly-haired cats are the internet's latest obsession. So, internet cat memes like the business cat or the depressed cat have been one of the web's favorite obsessions since its inception. Going hand in hand with amazing cat memes are also photos of curly-haired cats. Pictures of cute curly-haired cats who look kind of like the labradoodles of kitty kind. No.
I found one that looks pissed as hell.
Yeah, have taken the internet by storm. Here you'll see exactly why as you feast your eyes on some of the most adorable curly cat photos ever caught on film. I'm assuming these are fake. Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say?
What? I found a freaking donkey with dreadlocks.
Okay. Jesus.
I didn't know doggies could have dreadlocks.
They shouldn't.
Look at the picture.
No.
All of the kitties. Don't let the poof fool you. I will cut you. Okay, yeah, there we go. And Saki, did you just send me a picture? Make sure you get my good side. Cats don't have a good side. You know, just after you bathe them, maybe the poof is real.
Oh well,
Can you
it is. Well, it is with my dog. After bathing him and like because when I go to bathe him, they have like they have an air dryer, so I blow dry him, and then he's just like poofy as fuck. Until we get home and he just finds the nearest puddle of dirt, the nearest pile of dirt to roll around in.
Be right back.
This one looks fucking impressed.
That one looks really angry.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna just. There we go. Anyways,
Doodah, doodah.
Napalm sticks to little kids. Doodah, doodah. Is it?
Napalm the World Kitty.
Yeah, that one also looks very pissed.
Napalm the World Kitty has my attention.
The Prince of Perm? Okay. Oh.
Oh, for God's sake. Is that Prince's cat?
I don't know. Is it?
This cat just wants your extra time and your kiss.
The King of
Oh,
Crimp?
Oh my God. Oh, that cat looks really thrilled.
Catching a glimpse of your perfect curls in the mirror, like.
Perfect. They didn't go there, I went there. No. Is that a fucking shelf made of crutches?
Probably. Here's bringing Crimpy back.
Boo!
The fuck?
He's bringing Crimpy back. Meow, meow.
I shall call him Curly Q.
No.
99 balloons.
If someone asks me if my curls are natural one more time.
Hey, trucker.
When the humidity
Yes.
is so high,
Chat wants Von Loot balloons.
Huh?
Chat wants Von Loot balloons.
99 roof balloons.
when the humidity is so high, you tell your flat iron not to even bother. This chick rocked squiggly brows before they were a trend. Oh,
Wait,
man.
what? Those are a trend?
Yeah, they were at one point. They were pretty gross.
Please, God,
Beware this guy's wavy ways. Ooh. Okay, I actually don't know what's in these pictures, but I'm trying to give a
So
take on
Thunder,
this if
all
I
I'm gonna
can.
say to chat is when I see a red balloon and when I think of you, I let it go.
This king of curl looks out over his domain.
I see a red door and I want to paint it black. That's the end of that.
You've never actually listened to 99 Red Balloons, have you?
No.
It talks about countries going to war because the radar system picked up a red balloon floating along in the sky. Say I'm kidding. Have a listen to it sometime. English version. It's actually prettier in German, but do you know German?
Very rudimentary.
The
You know what?
one I listened to is like half and half.
I actually didn't even notice the time. M&M, chop chop. It's 9 o'clock. We're running overtime.
Hold on 1 second.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a stream right now. I'll call you back.
Ooh, someone's
Like
important.
30, like about 2 minutes.
Skittles, come back to bed. It's cold and we're lonely.
Hey, he has no other women but me.
Sanders
Who
tests
said
out
anything
new.
about women?
Sanders
Who said
tests out new. Let me read the fucking article.
New.
Sanders tests out new mustache styles in preparation for becoming next totalitarian icon.
Yay! Oh, donation.
That was perfectly timed.
That was perfectly timed. Okay, read the donation.
Mr. Scott donated CA $1. Damn it, we demand 99 red balloons or Tiffany Darwisher share from Trucker now.
No, tomorrow. He'll do it tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Scott, for the $1.34.
In the wake of several primary and caucus wins, presidential candidate Bernie Sanders has been spotted at various campaign stops testing out different mustache styles in preparation for his inevitable reign as the next great totalitarian dictator. All the great dictators have like a very distinctive mustache, said Kyle Jurek, a campaign staffer for Bernie, after a short rant about re-education centers. The despots without great facial hair, you can't even picture them. They're forgotten. If Bernie is meant to go down in history and be remembered along with all of the history's like most iconic tyrannical overlords, he needs some solid original whiskers. While many believe Bernie's "I comb my hair every morning with a balloon" hairstyle is signature enough, Sanders is trying out says he's trying out mustaches. We'll throw a bunch at the wall and see if any stick.
Donation! Yay! I like money. But nobody's letting you read this article.
Mr. Escott donated $1 Canadian. Just wanted to interrupt.
Of course you did. Thank you so much for the $1 and interrupting M&M because it's funny when you do it.
At one campaign stop, Bernie addressed the crowd sporting a Yosemite Sam-style mustache. I would actually love to see that. The very next day, he was seen at a different stop with what some supporters described as more of a Stalin-esque mouth brow. God damn, that's a fucking tongue twister. Later that same day, he had hard words for billionaire Mike Bloomberg, which came out of a mouth crowned by a thin pencil chrome catcher.
Yay!
Hold on. He's also been spotted recently with a Fu Manchu, a horseshoe, and the classic handlebar. Several campaign staffers all wondered out loud if he was actually growing his facial hair, which would be impressive considering the frequent changes in style from stop to stop, or merely playing with costume facial hair with adhesives in the back of the campaign bus.
Donation!
Saki the Real donated $1 Canadian. Sorry to interrupt, please carry on, my good man.
Thank you so much, Saki.
Later polling revealed Bernie's instincts were solid, as over 95% of Americans said that if they were to be ruled over by an iron-fisted totalitarian despot, they would hope that despot would have an original and memorable mustache style, so their plight would not be forgotten in the years to come. And Finn.
Wow, you got interrupted a whole lot. That's so great. So, ladies and gentlemen of the chats, thank you so much for watching us and listening to all of the important news articles of tonight. On that note, I will give it to Trucker so that he can take us away with his usual.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Trucker Matt, also known as Pumpkin Trucker. Dash cams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Starting up again tomorrow morning at around about 8 a.m. Starting in Falling Waters, West Virginia. Going to Sewer Draft and then back up to Frederick, Maryland. Come check it out. And then, if I'm lucky, I get to go home.
Yay!
So in the meantime, tomorrow morning, Thunder, will you be streaming?
I'm going to try.
Okay, Green Thunder D Mighty is going to try to stream. And chances are he's going to oversleep. But anyway, that being said and done, come check us out. I'll be streaming. Then at 7 p.m., come on back over here for another episode of Blind Girl. You will find Miss Misanthropic. You'll find Green Thunder D Mighty. You'll find Arms Killer. You'll find Blind Girl myself. And that's one I actually forgot. If you get the chance, go over to Twitch TV/Arms Killer. Check him out playing. What's he been playing? Half-Life?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
don't
check
forget
him out.
Jen. Don't forget Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. she's been quiet. I honestly forgot she was here. Anything
Yeah,
you
me
would like
too.
to show, Jen?
No,
Sub
I'm
to
good.
the Snow Mexicans.
Yes. The quiet snow Mexican who's
There you go. Check out the Snow Mexicans for cancer. No, I'm kidding. So in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, 7 p.m. tomorrow, come on back over here. You'll find everybody here. You'll find everybody we mentioned before. And one thing you'll definitely hear is you'll definitely hear me say, "This is it." This or was it? This is what we've waited for. This is it, boys. This is war. The president is on the line as 99 red balloons go by. We'll see everybody next time.
Yay!
Bye.
That was so pretty. Bye.